Wagwan, what up YouTube? How y'all living on this good Sunday, man? My Sunday been cool, bro. I went to church, still working, of course, man. This shit don't stop, bro. It is what it is, but church was really good today, man. I'm talking about, like, it definitely was something I needed to hear for sure, bro. And something that they said I want to put on y'all mind today, bro. And you know, I don't dive too deep into the spiritual, godly thing at all on this channel. It more so be my experience through life and things of that nature that I come relate to y'all. But it's something on here that just hit so hard today, that what he said, that I feel as though I have to come and just kind of chop it with y'all, bro. And it's like one of my favorite pastors that spoke today. And so boom, I'm gonna jump straight into it, cuz. So he talked about fear, son, and like not just being like afraid of something, like afraid of the dark, but like fear on all aspects. Fear of attempting to chase your dreams in this life. Fear of the unknown. Like, bro, he said something in there that was so powerful, but he said, fear and faith are the same thing. Belief in the unknown. It's just your decision on which one you choose to have, fear or faith. And I'm like, dang, bro, that's deep. Like, that's real. Like, that's like giving power to the negative and giving power to the positive, you feel me? And, you know, for some reason, I don't know why our minds be wired like this, but, like, it's like the more satisfying choice for some reason for us to choose, like, the negative decision in life, bro. And I hate that, man. And I be trying to rewire my brain out of that process, bro. And, as you get older and you just start opening your mind up to realizing that it's possible for all the good that has happened to you, all the bad that has happened to you, to be just that same amount, if not probably more often than not, if you apply yourself properly, more good to come than bad, you feel me? It just take application and rewiring ourselves, bro. We've been going through the same things for years and centuries and decades, you feel me? So, like, the things that our people have seen, the things that our people have witnessed are literally hardwired into us, and it takes time, dedication, consistent practice every single day. Small steps, minute steps forward, which is something that they talked about at church today. But to pull this thought process out of our brains and insert our own, like, thought process and how we function and how we maneuver, and when bad things come, how we shift our mind and our thought processes into, okay, cool, instead of me looking at this as an opportunity for me to give up, go back to my old habits, look at this as an opportunity to test my strength and test the endurance I've built as it relates to how far I've come to right now, you feel me? And then I can continue to keep it pushing and go forward, bro, because you proving to yourself every single day. Because either way it go, you proving to yourself, or you gonna prove to yourself that when the going gets rough, you give up, or are you gonna prove to yourself that you are the superhero of your life? See, they talking about, like, God's Hall of Fame right now in church, and I really love this because, like, it's not just like the biggest names. Now, granted, some of the biggest names we know, yes, they are some of the people that's in God's Hall of Fame, but, like, it's sometimes, like, last Sunday, it was a lady who literally, which I spoke about in my video, was like a prostitute. Like, all she did was have faith, and she helped, like, the Israel. I don't want to get into too deep what she did, but long story short, she helped them flee these people. They were actually spies, and they were coming before, you know, they came take over the little town or whatever the case may be, and, you know, the promised land, basically, long story short. And she was one of the people that helped them in her house through the wall, da-da-da, like that. So she was one of the people, because even through all the things she had done in the past, she'd been sold or whatever the case may be, she came to a realization that Christ is her savior, bro. And I want to kind of talk strictly about how this hit home with me, bro, because, like, it made so much sense because it's so true. And it's like, it'd be crazy when it's something that, like, let's say it's a strategy that you got in this life to maneuver and to help you see things, or it could be just whatever, a strategy to do whatever, something in this life, as far, it might not even be no life, like, real wisdom stuff, but, like, something that you do on a day-to-day basis, that you talk to somebody else and they doing the same thing, and they kind of came to it low-key the same way you did, never spoke about it, but y'all both using the same strategy. Like, literally, that's how, when he presented it to me, how I saw it, bro. Like, he was like, man, like, you got to understand, when you maneuvering through this, like, whenever you have a fear of God and realizing, like, whenever you step into something in this life, God is always before you. So you behind him, so he is your shield. There is nothing, no one, Nathaniel that you should be afraid of whenever you're maneuvering in this world. That means, and I mean, I started applying this as far as even me speaking in front of this camera, bro. Like, never in life would I have been able to just come on here and just flow my thoughts. All of this was in here. It was in here swimming, and I knew what I wanted to say, but it just like maneuvering it and making, well, not maneuvering it, but you follow what I'm saying, in order for it to make sense and letting it come out, bro. This was never me, man. Like, you feel me? But I understand, like, the real reason I could even come and do this is because that fear of what people gonna say, how people gonna think of me, bro. I put God take that on with his armor before me, and so now I get to walk up straight path, you feel me? And there's nothing or nobody that can stop me. And like, that don't go just with that, but like, even walking up to people in the gym, like I never would have. Talking to strangers, never would have, bro. And before the service even started, they had an older white man, bro. Not that it matters what skinny Tony was, but he was sitting down. He was literally just on his phone with his glasses on, but like the man looked fit. I said, how you doing, sir? He said, good. I said, man, you must work out pretty regularly. You look good, man. He said, oh, man, I appreciate it, man. I've been working out for about 30 years. Like, man, that's crazy. I said, consistently? He said, oh, yeah, for sure, man, for sure. I said, man. He said, you could be like this or something like that. I said, something along the lines of, if only, or that's where I'm headed, or that's the dream. Something like that I had said, but it was low-key smooth. But, hey, hold up, bro. But yeah, it was some kind of smooth that it kind of came out. But yeah, hold up, man, hold up. So yeah, so that's my little brother. That's not, I'm at work. That's not a resident. That's my little brother, bro. But yeah, so like I was saying, this was before church even happened, before I even knew what he was gonna talk about, and me just applying it. The only reason I was able to do that and go speak to this man, and number one is because God himself, like, when things that I used to be afraid of, bro, I use him. Like, you feel me? You gonna take on the shyness or whatever the case. You gonna fight that little battle for me. Now it's just me being myself. You feel me? You done took that off, and I'm able to speak to buddy. You feel me? Like, for real, hold up. So that man childish, bro. That man, he know what I'm doing right now, bro, and he doing that on purpose. But so yeah, bro, like I'm saying though, putting him forward, like yeah, you got that, and now I could just come and be me. And number two, a man in the gym, Mr. Don, had told me that. He said, Q, one thing I want you to know, that how you can get far in life simply is by smiling and speaking to people when you see them. Just be friendly with people, man, and I guarantee you're gonna make some connections in here and in life in general that you never would have thought of by simply just smiling and speaking, bro. People gonna remember that. So boom, as it transfers to now, bro, like even like everyday basis things, bro. Like how I maneuver, like getting up and thinking like this channel may not be where I want it to be, or just little doubts and anything that be coming, like self-conscious thoughts, whatever, bro. I always remember, like, yeah, through all of this fear of me not attempting to do something, bro, I know God got my back, and he like my protector, and he like that shield, and regardless of what I go through, he gonna walk through and take the first lick, which is gonna be the worst lick, and I'm gonna be able to come through that thing head down, you feel me? Because I'm diving behind the Most High for sure, bro. But on the real though, like, yeah, like, bro, fear and faith, bro, is both belief in the unknown. We just gotta decide which one you're gonna do, and it takes the same amount of effort. Just reconstruct your process into believing that you deserve the best of the best, bro, because you do. You feel me? We even did communion today, bro. Like him just explaining like the body of Christ, like the wine, explaining how he sees it. He said he saw the body or the bread as all of the things I have done in the past, and then he sees the wine as all the things that I could have done and I probably would have done, but maybe I didn't have access to do it, or something came up that, whatever the case may be, that I probably would have still done, but I didn't do. You feel me? And, just saying that God, went away, and God obviously gave his one and only son for, to wash all of that away for us, bro. So, yeah, man, like I said, bro, this fear thing, bro, and it's something that we gonna continue to deal with every single day. I think that's like one of the things I used to didn't like about life, and I'm gonna end off on that. Like, man, I felt as though once I went through something, like first coming up in self-development, like if I went through it, okay, I learned it. It's embedded in me, and I can never forget it. And I'm gonna maneuver like that forever. Like, no, bro, this thing is an every single day fight, bro. But like, it separates the meek and the weak from like the strong, and who really truly want this, and who gonna give it all up to God every single time, bro. Because you could build up a habit 21, 42, shit, 63 days straight, however long, but it still is a fight to get up and do it every single day. You could face a fear a million times, but each time it may get easier, it may not, just depending on, just like everything else, bro. But one thing for sure is that you will you will have something else presented to you that you're gonna be fearful of, you feel me? Whether it be a decision you gotta make, a person you have to speak to, a group of people you have to get in front of, whatever the case may be, bro, you will have another fear that will present itself. And the only way to mask it, I guess, is to continue putting God first and continue to taking steps forward, you feel me? I don't know if it's gonna get easier, bro, because I don't know, maybe just like anything else, like maybe a boxer, right? A boxer, he doing fights, yeah, he training, and so he getting more skillful, but I don't know if that means that each fight gets easier for him, because some fights may be easier, and they may one fight that longer down the line may last 12 rounds, where some of the fights in the past last 1, 2, 3 rounds, whatever the case may be, you feel me? But your skill itself is continuing to increase, you feel me? That allows you to take on mightier fears, you understand? That is the moral of what I'm trying to say, bro. So just remember, through him, you're going to conquer it all. Through him, I promise you, it was already done. I'm out of here.
I went through hell and back, and I came back a better me. Said this so many times, but I swear I finally see.